You can never underestimate the importance of being polite to people in your life.
I agree with that.
And it's not always easy, but it shows that you're a good person who cares.
Agree.
Politeness always helps.
Sure.
So how do you politely stab your friend in the back and take what's theirs?
Oh,
To show you care.
You can't do that and care, Jeffrey. You can't do that.
I think that you can, because that's what one of our listeners needs help doing today. And she has a good reason for doing it. I just know there has to be a polite way to go about it.
Backstabbers always think they got a good reason.
You're going to hear
no.
what she wants to take away politely from her friend
Oh my gosh.
in your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Light stealing.
Next.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
You know the story of the unlikely hero, right, Brooke?
Which one?
I mean, that's just a
Oh,
general
the general term.
instead of-
Okay.
But
I thought you said the, so I was thinking
Well,
it was more
thinking
specific.
the same, yeah.
let's take this show, for example.
Okay.
It was rudderless, flailing, no direction, sinking down into the mud. When a young Jewish boy genius,
Okay.
who was charming as he was handsome,
Yeah.
hung too, was thrown into the first mic position, and the rest is radio history.
Wow.
Is that what happened?
We
I
all
think
have-
we were wildly successful, and then we're like a little bit less successful now,
Yeah.
but things are still afloat.
We all have stories of unlikely heroes. Thankfully, all of you in studio were able to benefit from it.
I am so grateful for you
I
every
mean,
day, my
I just think
hero.
it's your humility that sets you apart.
Well, it's not me. I'm not talking about myself.
Oh, you're not?
It's
A
whoever
different
takes
young
whoever
Jewish-
takes my place after me.
Okay, there we go.
That's going to be the real
Wait,
star.
do they have to be Jewish and hung?
They need to.
Okay.
Apparently, a similar situation happened to one of our listeners, and they need our help today desperately. So please welcome to the show, Lexi.
Hey guys.
Everything reminds
hey-
me of her.
Oh, God. Sorry.
My bad. Sorry. Ex's
Lexi
name.
is his ex's name. Okay, this is
yeah.
about
Different
you.
Lexi.
Yeah. Are you
Sorry.
the unsung hero, my friend?
I don't think I'm a hero, but I do have a problem.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Jeff
well,
is very vague. Maybe you have to explain more
Yes.
for us.
from one hung person to another, tell us what you're dealing with in
You know
your
what
life.
hung means?
No.
He wants to know.
Tell us what's going on. Why'd you email the show?
So the other week, a good friend of mine, texted me for a last minute favor.
Okay.
And his name's Michael.
Not Brooks Michael, though.
Okay, we don't have to associate everyone with a similar name to someone in our
We
lives.
just want to check.
We're just
Okay.
making sure it's not Brooke's husband, right?
No,
Okay.
no, it is not.
My
Continue.
ex has a problem with Brooke's husband.
So your friend Michael wanted a last second favor.
Yeah. So he's on this recreational kickball team. You know, just like one of
Fun.
those like fun leagues. Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
So did he need like a fill-in? It's always hard to get people to show up.
Yeah.
Literally, exactly. So he was going out of town for a week, and he didn't want to let the team down. And apparently, like, if you don't have enough players or something, they have to forfeit or, like,
Yeah.
you know. So it's a whole thing. And he asked me if I could step in for him.
Oh, that's nice.
All right.
It's
What-
awesome that he found his own substitute. It's usually like whoever put the team together
Everybody
and
texts
scrambling
their
at
friend's
the
friend's
last
friend.
minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Alexis got into one of those because they needed an
You
emergency.
just dragged her off the
And I have a
sidewalk.
lot of free time.
Yeah. So what'd you say? Did you do it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't know, I don't know anything about this, right? Like, so I was like, okay, sure. And I was, you know, maybe it'll be fun.
Okay.
How could this possibly cause an issue?
Well, okay, so I go.
Yeah.
And it turns out I might be like a kickball prodigy.
Oh,
Oh.
Nice.
you can kick that red rubber ball far.
Oh.
She's got a golden toe.
Yeah, I guess I remembered from like third grade. I don't know. Like,
It's not a huge, I mean,
It's not
Good
a
for
real
you.
sport.
Don't
But
take
yeah.
that
but-
away from her. I think it's a very cool and hard skill.
This is your unlikely hero moment.
well, right. So the game I played, we ended up winning, right? So it's like a
Hey.
big deal because apparently this team like just doesn't ever win.
Oh.
Yeah.
even better.
You were their savior.
Yeah, so so this is where they were like, "Oh my God, you're so awesome!" Like it was really fun, and they invited me to go out to the bar afterwards
Right.
to celebrate.
Sure.
Cool.
And that's when it got uncomfortable because
Uh-oh.
they're like, we should keep you, and like Michael should not come back. Like they were saying like I should replace.
Oh, no.
Wait, they want to kick Michael off the team for you?
They're going to need him in like a week when they're down players again.
Yeah, isn't there room for both of you?
Listen, I thought they were joking. Like, again, I don't know the rules, like how many people are allowed on a team, but then the team captain, he like pulled me aside and he was dead serious. He's like, no, we really like to replace Michael.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Dude, I was on a kickball team, and one of the guys on our team was just like what your captain says, like where he wanted to hold practice and take it like really
Oh,
seriously.
no.
I'm like, yo, man,
No, I'm here
that's
for
not
the,
what we're doing.
for
No.
the cocktails.
I
And
mean,
like,
Yeah.
You can't
fun.
do that. You can't replace your friend on his own team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just fine.
Listen, the problem is because, like I said, I have a little time and I've sort of been looking for a new hobby myself, and everybody was so nice and it was just like such a good feeling. And like, I don't want to like take his spot, but I kind of want to.
Oh.
It kind of fits. It's one of those things that's like falling into
So,
your lap.
wait a second. Did you say yes, I will replace him?
I might have said yes.
Oh, no. Please don't tell me we're calling Michael to tell him he's kicked off the kickball team.
Yeah, so he's back in a day or two, and I don't want him to hear it from anybody else. I want to be the one to tell him. I want him to talk to him first, because like that would be even worse.
I
Oh,
have a
man.
question. How serious is this kickball team for Michael?
Honestly, he's played for a long time, so I guess
That
it's pretty
means-
serious.
Yeah, that means
Well,
it
and
means
it's
a lot
like
to him.
it's like being kicked out of
like a
your
social
friend
thing.
group. It's not necessarily about the kickball team.
Yeah.
It's like being disinvited to happy hour.
It's like when Brooke got kicked out
what
of her
the
book
heck?
club because she wasn't reading the books ever.
Yeah.
Well, I think you left, but
Man.
it's different.
This is the time when having a young Jewish boy, charming genius on the show would really be useful. But
Wait a minute.
When are we gonna hire him?
since we don't have that, we're just going to have Brooke and Jose give you some advice when we come back.
No, and I'm Catholic.
Oh, no.
Darn it.
You're really in trouble when we do your Awkward Tuesday phone call next.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Ah, the majestic sport of kickball goes all the way back to 1992.
Ew.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd
I
think
think it's probably older than that. Don't you?
1991 then.
Okay.
You'd think people wouldn't take it as seriously as they do because it's really just a bunch of buzzed adults drinking beers and kicking a red ball around on a playground.
Dude, but
So
that's
fun.
But-
it gets serious.
You never
though.
grow out of that
If
game.
you've played on an adult league.
I mean, it is a big deal for people, especially the ones who've let the rest of their dreams in life die away.
Maybe that's
but-
what the problem is.
This is why this Awkward Tuesday is going to be especially awkward because Lexi, one of our listeners, ended up filling in for her good friend while he was away on vacation and ended up doing so well, the team has asked her to replace him permanently.
Oh, man.
And after a few beers at the bar, Lexi was like, heck yeah, screw Michael, I'll do it. And Michael's coming back from vacation tomorrow, so she needs to break the news to him first before he hears it from someone else. Ooh, Brooke.
Yep.
Yeah.
What advice do you have to give for that?
I mean, it's just hard, man. Lexi, I think that the thing you do to preserve your friendship is you let him know, which is true, that it was their decision. You had nothing to do with it, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was
yeah.
their choice. And
That's good.
on the good side, like, first time you get a little sick, you know, he's your backup.
Right.
Oh, you're
Right?
like first rotation.
Yeah.
I like
so,
that.
you know, he has something
Yeah.
to look forward to.
The bench.
For getting
Possibly.
sick. Yeah.
You know, he's not
It's a-
all the way out.
It's a nice view from the
Yeah,
bleachers,
yeah.
isn't
Keep
it?
his, you know.
Jose, what do you think?
You need to tell his friends to take him off of the email list and then just tell him the season's canceled.
What?
You're like, season ended early.
That's even worse that she has to
Ah.
be like secretive about it.
Yeah, but at least he'll never know. His feelings won't be hurt at all.
That's a lot of avoidance.
How does that sound, Lexi?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
darn
try.
it.
doesn't seem reasonable.
I usually give such sound advice. I
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. And here's something that we didn't talk about in the first part. Lexi, I was going back over your email, and we talked about you filling in for him for kickball, but it also says you guys work together, and while he was gone, you had to do some of his job, too?
No.
What?
You didn't take his
Yeah.
job away, did you?
Oh my gosh.
No. Oh my God, no.
You're not going to take his wife and family. What the heck is next?
She's actually wearing his clothes right now.
She's stealing his identity.
I mean, though, our supervisor did say I was more productive, but like, I don't want to
Oh.
be digging in it.
That hurts. That's like when they give Alexis my task at work and she does it 10 times faster.
Yeah.
No surprise.
I mean, it could be anybody we give your job
Yeah.
to. And they do it 10
That
times
is
faster.
true.
But
Literally.
That is true. I'm just happy to be here.
Maybe he shouldn't have gone on vacation. I don't know.
Don't say that.
I like that attitude.
Everyone
not-
deserves a
Bring
vacation.
that accusatory attitude into this phone call. I'm dialing his number right now. Good luck.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, Michael, it's Lexi.
Oh, hey. That's how you doing? That was a weird number. I don't recognize. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you? How was your trip?
I'm good. It's been great.
Yeah,
I learned how to
good.
scuba dive. Yeah, it
Wow.
was a lot of fun.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. How were you?
I'm good. I just wanted to say thank you so much for inviting me to like fill in for you on the kickball team. It was so fun. I don't think I've had that much
Yeah,
fun
aren't
in
they
like
great?
literally years. They're so great. They're awesome.
Yeah. They're like the best. That's awesome. I'm so glad you got to do it. I'm glad you enjoyed it because I got to tell you, sometimes they get like really crazy and some of the girls don't like other girls. You know how it gets. But
Oh, no, nothing like
you know.
that. No. It was, everybody was like over the top nice. So,
That's great. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
yeah. Like, do you really like playing on the team? Like, real
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah, it's the greatest. It's like my favorite.
Okay.
I'm so glad I met those people. You know, I was like really, kind of like going through something in life that I met. Like, it's like just a great group of friends.
Yeah, I will say I was a tiny bit hesitant when I went because you talk about like sort of how frustrated you get sometimes with the kickball team, and I was like, oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
what
we
to do.
we do. Yeah, we lose every time, but it's not really what it's about. I don't think. I think it's just the camaraderie and having a good time together and everything.
Yeah, well, what's cool is we did win. We won. But like first win of the
What?
year, I guess.
You won?
Yeah. Can you believe it?
No, you did. You didn't win.
No. Like I'm not kidding. We actually won. We like solidly won.
How? I mean, how did you win? I mean, we're really not. We're not good.
I mean, I had a really good night. I think I scored like literally all the goals except for like 2. So like,
Goal? It's
I
not
don't know.
goals. It's points. You scored
Oh.
points. Goals.
Well, I mean, whatever I did, I scored them. So,
Wow. They must be loving me that I found you, huh?
but yeah, I mean, about that. So some of the other people on the team sort of like approached me and they thought it might be like just an idea if I just like took your place for a couple games, like just for a few games.
What?
So,
Who said that?
like all of them, really.
All of them?
I mean, but yeah, like the whole team.
All of them?
Yep.
No. What about my sister?
No, wait a minute.
What is going on?
Hey,
Oh,
Who
Michael.
are-
Michael, what's up, man?
Man.
We have a lot of
the-
heart for you right now, my friend.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Oh, Lexi.
Yeah. You're on the radio.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Surprise.
Sister.
Lexi needed our help to break this news to you because we're doing something called an Awkward Tuesday phone call to let you know that you're not on a losing team anymore.
That's
In
good
fact-
news.
Yeah.
You're not on any team.
Oh.
Oh,
Better way to put
Is it your little sister or your big sister that's on the team?
my little sister.
Your little
Oh.
sister.
Wait,
Oh,
so
man.
Lexi, his little sister was on board too?
I don't know if she was the first one to think of it. She's definitely on board. I don't know what to say other than
my
like.
I'm the one who helped start this team. I've been on this team for like 8 years.
Oh, we didn't know any of that.
You guys sucked
Wow.
for 8 years?
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Good
he's
on you for
saying.
sticking with it, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah.
It's about the friendship and the fun to him. It's
Yeah.
not the competition.
I, maybe, your friends, it's not about friendship. It's just about they just finally got that taste of victory when you weren't there and they want more of it.
I get it. Like, she's really good, and I'm glad they won.
Yeah.
And that's awesome and everything. But I don't think I need to be off the team.
I would agree with you.
I don't think so either. I mean, like, I'd be happy to, like, swap, or what if you're, like, an alternate? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think Michael's sister would like that idea very much.
Is there maybe a team manager?
Team cheerleader.
Team manager is
Oh,
when people.
cheerleader. I like that.
You want him to be the water boy on the
I
team?
don't know, he could be the guy who sends out all the emails. Nobody.
You
know,
can be
what's
like
that?
in charge of the ball.
God,
you
we're
can be
taking
the ball holder.
we're taking away Michael's manhood one comment at a time. Michael, are you okay, man?
Not really. I got to talk to the guys who run this because this is not cool.
How have you been there for 8 years and you don't run it? Just
Well, maybe
Just not part
since
of the
he's a free agent now, another winning team will pick you up.
Ooh, or another losing
yeah.
team.
Everybody likes that revenge story
Yeah.
of coming back and playing your old team and taking
Yeah.
them down.
Ooh,
Especially if your sister's on the team.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can-
That's actually not a bad idea. I know the Wizenators. I could probably kick fourth for them in their backup slot.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
that's a cleanup hitter. That's
Yeah.
a big role.
Yeah, there you go.
Good.
Lexi, it sounds like you have a new league rival.
I didn't mean to create my worst enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't tell him about the job thing.
Yeah.
then.
About what happened at work.
Oh, you guys.
Job
Yeah.
thing. What about my job?
You're fired. All right, let's hang up.
Just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke, Michael.